there! You're probably here because you love Harry Potter, or enjoy tabletop role-playing games, or maybe both. Either way, stay a while. We'll mix these two and immerse ourselves into this fantasy as if we aren't all just muggles. We're Dicesylvania, a bunch of lovable geeks from Romania who play various tabletop role-playing games in our own authentic vampire English. And sometimes we even make up our own games, such as this one. Are you ready for the name? It's Focus Pocus, a game set in the same wizarding universe as Harry Potter. And if you want to know how it's played, check it here in the I button. This is a story about magic, and together we co-write it, navigating the challenging life of a wizard at Hogwarts. Through rolling dice, making choices, and embracing the outcome, we shape the fate and create the story as we go. I'm Karina, your game master for today, and this is my lovely cast. Let's give them all some magic. Paul.
Hello, it is me. I'm ready to go into this magical world.
Rux.
Hi, I'm so excited. Having watched the Harry Potter movie since I was, 11. Oh my god.
Karla.
I am not a DM, I'm Karla. We're not duplicates. I have a wand pen.
And look.
I spent the last week or so, or actually month, reading about Harry Potter stuff, so yay!
Harry Potter! And together we're gonna play this campaign in the Focus Pocus system called The Lesson That Never Was. So, without any further delay, I'm going to cast Focus Pocus and conjure up the intro. Here we are, as the story begins to unfold, rolling forward with fate. Now, I'm going to ask you to make the most important roll of your life, or definitely the most important roll of this campaign, your secret magic number. So, take a d20, that's a 20-sided die, roll it, and tell me what you get. They have no idea what this roll is for, and it's so important, and we're definitely gonna find out later. So, I'm gonna do this. Paul.
I rolled a 19.
19. Brooks.
I beat you. I rolled a 20.
A natural 20. Ler. A 1. A dirty old one. And Karla.
I rolled a natural 20. What is up with that?
This is crazy.
It's this side of the table.
So,
That's crazy.
write it. Note them down, darlings, because it's super duper important.
Okay.
And don't bug me about it.
No.
It's nice to know that although we changed the system, I still roll like shit. It's familiar.
How did we roll natural 20s and a 1? And Paul almost there.
Almost there.
If you figure out 19
He's a
plus
dirty
1,
one.
it's a 20.
I'm a gentleman. I let the
So,
woman run.
Silence! The sun...
Feisty.
Silence, miss. The sun hangs low over the Wiltshire countryside, enveloping everything it touches in gold. Somewhere hidden between old willow trees and silent charms stands a very large house with its tall stained glass windows and hedges trimmed so perfectly you'd think they are enchanted. Because they actually are. It's the kind of house with way too many corridors and way too many rooms and just enough secrets to keep them all full. It's the kind of house where the floorboards don't creak because they've been silenced by centuries of old magic and old money. And it belongs to the Trevors. Lady Gwendolyn Trevor and Lord Richard Trevor are well known in the Wizarding Society. They're pure bloods through and through. They're the kind of people who are always polite, always gracious, and always watching. But this story isn't about them, not really. This story is about Penny. An 11 years old and 2 months with her heart full of hope and her pockets full of sugar quills. She's the kind of girl who names clouds and who believes that thunder is just the sky feeling feelings way too big for it to hold in. Is the only child of the manor, raised with elegance, etiquette, and just enough time alone to become very good at entertaining herself. Penny Travers, what do you look like usually?
Usually, Penny has shoulder length, dark brown hair, curly, actually. She has a small button nose. She looks like an ordinary child. Mainly, she's small, she's petite. But you can see something slightly mischievous in her eyes. She definitely has bubbly personality. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's where we're at. Right now, I want you to think of her and given her childhood, where do you think Penny's early skills lie in? Meaning, go ahead and assign her pre-academic skill points wherever you think it fits her best.
It's a pretty tough choice. You know what? I think she's pretty good at talking herself out of mischief, maybe? So I think I'm gonna say bluff.
Bluff. Okay. Do it. Put it in on bluff.
Yes.
So right now, Penny isn't in the kitchens cooking treacle tarts with the chef, nor in her father's study learning history of magics with the governess. She's far away from them, up in the tallest tower of the manor, where very few people go. Here, the breeze smells of fresh hay, of fresh parchment, and just a hint of owl droppings. The sunlight filters in through the arches, warming some dozed feathered creatures. And perched there beside Penny is softling Hootley and nibbling affectionately Amber, her favorite owl. What does Amber look like, Penny?
Amber is a barn owl. So she, as is her name, she has light brown, almost towards orangey feathers combined with white. Her feathers are super soft. You can definitely tell, even by looking at her, that she's super soft. And every time Penny would talk to her, or even just pat her on the head slightly, or just boop on the beak, you'd see sort of a smile just light up, and she looks very inquisitively around the room, and seems like she's actually listening to what Penny has to say, because she goes up there a lot to talk to.
What does Penny do with Amber when no one is watching? Like now.
I'll probably just go through all my thoughts, intrusive and non-intrusive, and just tell her about my day, or about my plans, or what I'd like to be when I grow up, and just run things through her, and actually imagine what Amber would respond to me.
So, you just told Amber, what would you like to be when you grow up? And Amber is responding. What does she say?
Well, she thinks that maybe pursuing a career as an auror would be very suitable for me, because I have the intelligence and I have the cunning skills to do it too.
There's something perfect about this moment, like the world is holding its breath, and then something... Amber twitches, all the other owls shift. Nervously, something is coming. A lone owl, one that Penny doesn't recognize, swoops in through the arches. Its feathers are gray, the flight is precise and smooth, and lands next to you. In its beak, it's wearing a thick envelope with a seal with a deep red wax. As it lands, it catches the light. 4 animals, a lion, a badger, a raven, a serpent. One word gleaming in the sun. Hogwarts.
Oh my god, I've been preparing for this.
Penny.
Oh, look, it's addressed to me, Amber. Look at this. Ooh, Princess Chambers. Oh, it knows where I live. Of course it does. You're smart. I can open it.
Of course, it's yours. I'm not there.
Looks at the door. Can I open it?
Should I open it? I'm gonna open it. Oh my god, the seal is so nice. Oh, Slytherin. Foreshadowing, maybe. Who knows? None of my family has been a Slytherin. It would be an interesting. I don't know how they would take on this. Probably Daddy would be upset. Oh my god, look at it. It's so pretty. I'm jealous. This paper looks pretty old. I wonder if they don't have enough money to buy new one.
So it's gonna be like this.
Sorry. I didn't want to.
Okay. Should I read it?
Of course, read it out loud, Penny.
Yay!
She said the owls.
She's imagining it, you guys. Amber is.
Look, it's from Hogwarts. Headmaster Albus Dumbledore. Oh, everybody's heard of him. It's like super great, from what I've heard. Order of Merlin, first class. Grand Sorcerer, T4 level. Oh my god. Supreme Love One. Oh my god, he has like a lot of titles. Who even has time to remember all this? To Penelope. No, that's me. Dear Miss Travers. Oh my god, so polite. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Please find enclosed a list of all necessary books and equipment, as if we don't already have all the books at home. Term begins on September 1st. Oh my god, that's so cool. You guys!
Oh, sorry.
No, don't break character.
Go.
No meta, go.
We await your owl by no later than 31st of July. Wait, do I have to send you or do I have to send this owl? Like, what's your name? Do you have a name?
The fly, the gray owl just flies off.
Oh, okay.
Takes off.
Bless you. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Minerva McGonagall. Okay. She sounds fun. Okay, so let's see. We need a uniform. We have plenty of those. I have one in each color just in case. First year students will require 3 sets of plain work robes. Plain. I'm anything but. 1 plain pointed hat. Here we go again with plain. For they wear 1 pair of protective gloves. Dragon hide or similar. Okay, that's interesting. It could be chic. I think I have something stylish with. 1 winter cloak. Yes. Thank you. Please know that all pupils' clothes should carry name tags. As if people won't know who I am. Okay. Course books. Of course, yes. All students should have a copy of each of the following. The Standard Book of Spells, duh, by Miranda Garshaw. Okay, A History of Magic by Matilda Bagshot. Okay, Magical Theory by Adelbert Waffling. Okay, A Beginner's Guide to Transfiguration. Oh, this sounds so interesting. 1000 Magical Herbs and Fungi. Ugh. Okay. Magical Drafts and Potions. Oh, that is going to be interesting. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander. Okay, this is cute. This might be up your alley. The Dark Forces, The Guide to Self-Protection by Quentin Trimble. Okay. Other equipment. A wand. Duh. A cauldron. Duh. Pewter standard size 2. I mean, sure. 1 set glass or crystal vials. Okay. 1 telescope. 1 set brass scales. Okay. Students may also bring, if they desire, an owl or a cat or a toad. But... I mean, I could bring you, but I wanted to take Jerry. I wonder, you know what? I'll have Daddy just write to them and see if I can bring Jerry. Parents are reminded that first years are not allowed their own broomstick. Okay, fine. I can't really write it either. Okay, no, that's it. I think I have pretty much.
Amber sits next to you and gives a proud little whoo and flaps her, wings once. And you hear something, a bit of noise coming up the stairs. You hear a bit of fluster as he hear this
Penelope Travers, if you've flown off into the rafters again, I swear.
I haven't flown off. I walk here.
It's, Lucy, the old governess. It's this wary woman climbing up the stairs in her late 60s with black eyes and a silver hair tied up in a bun so tightly it never dares to come loose. Oh, my stars. She sees you with the letter in your hand.
Oh my god, yes, I finally
Is
got
that
it.
what I think it is?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to go shopping.
Oh my god, let's go down, dear. We ought to celebrate and fetch a comb to that nest of yours you call hair.
I mean, nobody can be as uptight as you. I mean, your bun, yes.
She goes down the stairs and starts shouting, Pierre, Pierre, break down the good pudding. Our girl is going to Hogwarts.
Of course I am. I'll probably be accepted, like, everywhere, but, like, you know.
You follow her?
I do.
When you go down the stairs, you see Pierre waiting at the base of the stairs. Round belly and ruddy cheeked. He's always smelling faintly of cinnamon and garlic, and his apron is never clean. And he says, Oh, Mademoiselle Penny, you ought to be at Hogwarts.
Of course. Did you ever doubt it?
Congratulations. I always knew you had a spark in your moi.
Oh, thank you, Pierre.
Oui.
You know what? I feel like celebrating. Can we make
Yeah, of course.
pancakes?
We can make something more special.
Any
Even
more special?
no
Like what?
arguments. Like a treacle tart, your favorite.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
what else would you like?
I don't know. I'm feeling like something whimsical. What do you
Let's
recommend?
Make a whimsical chocolate cake with strawberries.
Oh, say no more. Okay, but like Mama says, that chocolate is not bad.
We won't tell you.
You won't tell her? Oh,
no.
I love secrets.
You know what else? We won't tell your mama, but today I will let you lick the spoon.
Love it. I'm all for it. Yes, let's do that. Can I help? I mean,
course.
like by
We're
help,
making it
me
together.
watch and
Does Penny have a lot of magic with her? Only one way to find out.
Oh my god, I need to roll again.
3d20s to determine your magical core,
So Gryffindor of you.
which is the raw potential.
Is this
Wonder what house Penny will be in.
The same as Hermione
Hey.
Granger, non...
Hey.
I mean, she's dressed in green, so.
Foreshadowing.
And
Or
that's
who
black.
knows?
For Slytherin.
Oh, okay, so I have 12 and
Okay.
18 and a 16. Okay, you know.
Let's see if she can
I
calculate
rolled
as
pretty
well.
bad. Shush. Yes, because I'm schooled, okay?
Are you?
I am homeschooled. 12 plus 18 plus 16.
36. 36.
No, it's 46.
46, yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Okay, so 46. Write it down.
Calculator, yes.
You know where, yeah?
Here in where it says magical core?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just like that, the summer air feels different. Charged like the beginning of something. Something big. One of you is in a dimly lit, leaky cauldron. It hums with quiet chatter and the scent of butterbeer and pipe smoke hangs in the air. You sit at the corner table, Markus, with your father beside you, your fingers wrapped tightly around your Hogwarts acceptance letter and the list of required books and equipment, like it's the most important thing in the world. I don't have it, if you want digitally. Because in many ways, it is the most important thing in the world. Now, describe me, how does young Markus look like?
He's way...
That is pennies. Give it back.
He's
Yeah,
way
it is
shorter than he
happening.
should be at his age. He looks quite anemic. He has a short chestnut hair. And at the moment, his eyes are filled with hope and happiness. And you can see that as he's smiling, his already crow-like nose goes even deeper.
Father, I got it. I got a letter from Hogwarts. I know, Markus. We've been sitting here. We have it for like 2 weeks now.
Really?
Yeah, we went shopping. We're going shopping. What does your father look like?
He's an rather ragged yet still stylish old man. A man of 35, I guess, 40. He gets his salt and pepper look. He has a slick back hair and a great beard. And he's really, really well clothed.
Really well clothed. And tell me about little Markus. What drives him? What passion fills his mind? Meaning, where did you put his pre-academic skill point?
Well, because my father is who he is, and he's wealthy, I said diplomacy. Because diplomacy can get you anywhere.
Okay, so I'm gonna write down diplomacy. Mark down your point. Your pre-academic skill point. Okay. And is magic strong with young Markus? Only one way to find out. Take 3 d20s to determine your magical power. That's the raw potential that was first awakened within you. Write it down.
So, we have a 6, a 17, and a 13, which is 36.
Okay. Another 36.
The other one was a 46.
It was a 46.
Okay, I miscalculated, so. Returning to the story, the leaky cauldron is cramped. The air is thick with warmth and various senses. You both go to the back of the pub, where it is this small courtyard enclosed by brick walls, where ivy creeps in between the cracks. Your father steps forward, wand in hand, and he goes and taps a specific brick. Third from left, 3 rows up. For a moment, nothing. Then the bricks begin to shift, folding away like a puzzle, unlocking itself, forming an archway of stone. And there it is, in front of you, diagonally. The alley before you is bustling with magic markets alive with color and energy. The cobbled streets go past crooked buildings. The air is filled with the fresh scent of parchment, ink, and potion ingredients. Excited young witches, in vampire English, witches and wizards dart between front shops. You hear the soft hooting from I Loop Imperium. You hear the noise of coin clickings inside your Gringotts, the bank, and you hear boom from Weasley's wizard Wheezy's. From the corner of your eye, you spot a narrow, tattered shop, the sign barely hanging on one rusted chain. Ollivander's. This is where we need to go first. This is your father, Argenon. Duskbane.
Then let's go.
And you see as he walks, he has a tiny-ish cane because he has a not crippling cripple, but a cripple nonetheless.
So, what do you do?
I shuffle towards Ollivander.
Every day I'm shuffling. So, as you push open the door, you step inside. The shop is dead silent. Beams of sunlight filter in through the greeny windows. Shelves upon shelves of wand boxes stretch up to the ceiling. There is no one at the counter, just a lone cat in the corner of a room and a brass bell that sits within reach.
I go towards the cat and I try to pet it.
The cat is purring silently like...
Such a sweet cat. Father, can we take it?
No, we can take a pat afterwards if you want.
Okay. Mr. Ollivander must not be here, I think.
He frowns at you. Go ring the bell.
Oh, right, the bell.
Ring, ring. To do that, a sharp-eyed woman with the pale skin and ink-stained fingers comes towards the counter. Be here for your wand. What is your name?
Markus Duskbane.
Yes, an old magical family, I see. Well, let's find you a wand, shall we? She pulls forward, with magics, a circular board that is carved into 38 triangular sections, each with a different wood type. At the center of the board, it's a hollow circle. Place your finger in here, please. What do you place it?
Yes.
As your finger touches the hollow, one section of the board bends toward you, seemingly drawn to your presence. Now, roll me 2 d20s and add them up.
For the...
For the wood of the wand.
Shit. A 1 and a 7.
That's an 8, okay.
Shit.
Wow.
So this woman runs her finger to the edge of the triangular section and says, Blackthorn, best suited for warriors and bonds deeply with owners who pass through danger or hardships. She goes into the back and she returns with 2 boxes. She opens one of them, showing you 2 strands of something and a tuft of a feather of sorts. Hold out your arm, please. What do you do?
I hold up my arm.
Over the box?
Under the box.
She puts it over.
I will adjust.
You will adjust. So now roll me 1d4.
Do we have it before?
Yeah, of course.
My god, you came unprepared to the diagonal.
Minus 10 to
He has
Hufflepuff for you.
half a
2.
dice set.
Okay. 2. You feel this warm pulsating sensation in your veins. One of the strings coils around your finger, and if you feel like it's something hot, something alive, like a heartbeat, but inside of your palm. Dragon heartstrings produces flamboyant and powerful magic, learns quickly and bonds strongly with its owner. Prone to accidents, and well, let's just say it can be turned to the dark arts very easily. She disappears into the back for a moment.
I will look at my dad when she says the dark arts, and I'm like,
You wanted to do dark arts, son.
No.
maybe.
Oh, okay. He gives you a wink. So she comes from the back and she returns with several wand boxes, their age varying, some very fresh, some very old, and she starts opening them up and lines them and steps back slightly. See if any of them call to you, darling.
I will approach them and look at them. Each.
You're gonna look at them.
Yes. With
Okay,
my
look at them.
hand, with my finger. I will look at with my finger.
You're trying to
Touch them.
touch them. Okay.
With my finger.
With your finger.
My crooked finger.
One.
This one is broken.
One that is in the middle will begin to vibrate and glow faintly, and seemingly shouting at your magic. Pick me! Pick me!
I will pick it.
Okay, try
one.
this one.
We are gonna do that. What happened?
Put it back. Put it down and roll me 1d8. It's an 8-sided die. A 1d4. That's a 4-sided die. And a 1d10.
It's a 6.
6.
6.
Plus 7.
And
1d4.
Oh, right, sorry. Yep, I wrote a d6.
2. Again.
2.
Yes.
Okay, and it's a 1d10.
A 1d10. A4.
A4.
Does it blow up?
And now we have it glows. It glows brightly. Upon contact, you actually make the whole room lit more brightly. There you have it. Blackthorn, dragon heartstrings, 13 inches and 1/4, solid. And then she slits a small parchment towards you and says, "That will be 7 galleons. May it serve you well." And she does this kind of a bow. And I'm going to send you on WhatsApp the one specifics, and you're gonna read them out loud and mark down the effects, please.
Who is this woman? I'm very confused.
this
Dumbledore
woman?
and this woman and wizard.
Magical water.
So, just for
The W in WhatsApp.
Oh my god. Characteristics. Best suited for warriors, bonds deeply with owners who pass through danger or hardship. Effects. If you almost died in the last 24 hours, roll with advantage for anything one related. I will most probably die. Grants +1 endurance. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Characteristics produces powerful and flamboyant magic, learns quickly and bonds strongly with its current owner. Prone to accidents and can be turned into dark arts. Effects. Gain +1 dark charm. Oh yeah! Okay. +1 wickedness. Oh baby. And +1 intimidation. I am so intimidating with my cane and my crooked leg.
Nose and
Because of the
finger.
money.
When rolling a natural 1 on a dice for any wand-related checks, roll a d6 to determine the accidents. Do I read them?
Да.
Oh god. One backfires. The spell causes harm to the caster or allies. I prefer allies. One overhits. The wand becomes temporarily unstable until next encounter. Okay. Spell misfires. The spell targets an unintended location or person. One malfunction. The wand requires repairs. Unintended effect. The spell produces an unexpected magical effect. It's like one surge. The spell amplifies uncontrollably. So I should not write roll bad, right? That's what I.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
No,
almost
What
for
you
you.
should actually avoid is 4. If you roll a 4, if you roll a 1 and then a 4 and a d6, you actually need to repair the one to get a new one.
Can you afford that?
It's a 4.
Oopsie.
Yeah, it's a 4.
God.
So, after stepping out of Ollivander's, your father beckoned you. Right, now we can go after your pet if you want to get it. But after that, we have to go see your mom. She'll be expecting us.
What classifies as a cat?
As a pet or
As a cat. I'm asking my dad. It says here that I can bring a cat.
Give me that list of requirement of yours. Well, it says right here on the letter, Marcus, students are encouraged to bring a cat or a toad as they are useful for magical studies, including beginner's transfigurations. Owls are also around. Rats and well-trained dogs are permitted, but any misbehaving pet will be sent home.
Oh no.
So what will be, Marcus?
A feline. Because it's a cat, right?
Okay, but we got until 4. After that, we have to go take your mom home
Okay.
from treatment.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so feline, it's a magical menagerie over there. And you will both go towards this crowded, noisy shop with cages that's stacked to the ceiling full of exotic animals. And it fades to black.
Serious
I'm
black?
blind. Already?
Paul! Or better said, Andrew. The memory comes to you like a warm echo from the past. You were just 7 years old, sitting on the wooden rickety porch of your family, watching the dragons in the distance. Their silhouettes moved against the setting sun, powerful and tamed. Everything you longed to be. But your father said no. Absolutely not, Andrew, you're not going near the dragons. În niciun caz, Doamne feri, n-ai voie la dragoni.
Yoi.
Tears welled up in your eyes. You wanted to see them, you needed to. And so in that moment you thought, if only I could disappear and sneak off to see them, and for a few fleeting seconds, you actually did. You vanished. And that was the day your magic first awakened. But now let us just see how strong it was.
Yay!
Roll me also 3d20s
320s on
for your magical core.
So, first one is a 7. The other one is a 17. So that's 24. And the last one is an 11. For a total of 35.
35. Mark it down.
I marked it down.
As you recall this fond memory, a small smile tugs at your lips. The present moment feels just as powerful because you're standing in diagonally with your parents both by your side, fresh out of Ollivanders. Tell me, Andrew, what do you look like?
On the alley, gazing at all of the wondrous magic all around him, gazed through his jade eyes, there is this young boy with curly hair and olive skin, dressed mostly in black, looking very curious about all of the magic all around him and thinking of different ways that magic could interfere with it, or thinking what would happen if you would cast Lumos, and then his attention is caught again by his parents as he started to doze off in thought. And usually when he starts to doze off in thoughts, his parents know because he starts humming.
Speaking of your parents, what do they look like?
My father maintained curly hair and is a very tall and imposing character, yet with a lot of kindness in his eyes and in his presence. The mother is usually supportive, long black hair that goes to the middle of her back, hazel eyes, and usually sits behind the two of them, this supportive figure that is there to help the family.
Okay, and what drives little Andrew? Meaning, where did you put his pre-academic skill point and why?
Well, because he's so curious. He likes to observe a lot of things, and I think I'm gonna put it in observation.
Okay, put it in observation, mark it down. So, fresh out of Ollivanders, blah, blah, blah. Roll 2d20s and add them up.
2d20s. That's a 5. That's an 18 for a total of 23.
Amazing. And now roll me a d4.
A d4.
D4.
That's a 4.
Fuck me. Now roll me a d6, please.
Okay. A d6. That's a 5.
So, we stop here. Let's picture this. Yeah?
Yeah.
You spent the entire day with Mr. Ollivander trying wand after wand after wand, but not a single one had felt right. Now the sun is setting. You felt no sudden sparks, no rushes of warmth, no lightning, no vibrations, no nothing. The sun is setting, casting long shadows across the cobble street of Diagon Alley. Your parents by your side, a bit sad.
This is bullshit.
Your father rubs his chin. Perhaps it's because we're foreign.
It is because their whole materials suck and they don't have quality.
Your mother, Doina, straightens her robes, unimpressed, in that stern teacher way, she always has. Nonsense, we just need a better one shot for my sweet little angel. And then she goes, pinches your cheek and says, quickly, now let's go to the leaky cauldron. And she darts.
You should follow.
So you follow her back through the bustling alley, entering the warmth glow of the leaky cauldron. The scent of stale ale lingers in the air. A few wizard folk stand hunched at the table, lost in muffled conversation. Your mother strides forward to the fireplace, takes a pinch of flue powder, and says, "Now do as I do." And she steps into the fire and throws down the flue powder and says with a clear, precise voice, "The International Flue Hub."
Do I have to say it?
The green flames flare up and they swallow her whole. And then she's gone. What do you do?
I'm curious. What happens if I use a different kind of powder?
Your father lags behind.
Oh my god. I forgot what the International House of... Who was?
I'm not gonna help you. You're gonna end up in a different location if you're saying messing it up.
The International House of Flu Boss.
Blue balls.
Flu balls, and you just.
No, I don't think flu ball. I think flu boss.
What do you do actually?
I take the powder and I go into the fire and I throw the...
It's the International Flu Boss.
Yes.
Okay.
Hugo Boss.
House of Flu Boss. Okay. You end up.
In Milano.
You end up
That's so good charm.
Un cornetto.
You end up in a very narrow, cramped space. You feel like you're suffocating. Next to you, it's a brick wall, and behind it is a concrete wall, and you feel just squished in between those two. You feel your mother saying, "Are you coming or what?" She
I
knocks
think
in the.
this spell is stupid. Did not work.
Oh my god! You feel
This is
the.
the moment when I cast Bombardia.
It's Bombarda.
Bombarda?
It's Bombarda, and you're not allowed yet. You don't have a wand for 5-6. She does something, and the brick wall just vanishes.
Was that the mother who said Bombarda?
Bombardieri din România. Spargem zidul. Punch the wall.
When you emerge, around you is crumbled brick walls, and you find yourself in this vast chamber lined with fireplaces, each labeled with a destination above. Above you, a large faded sign reads, Great Britain. Your mother moves quickly again, without you, going through the space, zoop, 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 leading towards a fireplace. What do you do?
I try to follow her lead as best as possible.
Agility roll, sir! Agility.
The first round!
Fail it.
So if I have nothing on agility, I just...
Die.
Is it 0? Like,
It's a 0, you don't add anything. Thank God you don't have a minus. Because this is not how we roll. It's a 2. So you
it's too
fall.
bad.
It's too bad. So you fall and you make a boo-boo. Actually, you're gonna take the bruise condition as you trip over a brick and you don't manage to get out of the fireplace. And yeah, this is where we're at. Are you coming or what? It's gonna close soon. And then your mother sees that you got injured and goes back to you. She kisses the boo-boo. She does a quick non-verbal spell, healing you up. So you're no longer bruised. And says, takes your hand and said, let's go, Andrew. I'm sorry. I was just trying to not lose time.
I wish Marcella was here.
You shouldn't hang out with Marcella no more. Okay. Then you both go towards a fireplace labeled Poland. Your mother does like a Slavic squat in front of you and looks... No, follow me, yes? You're going to repeat exactly what I repeat. Okay? It's important. And she does the process again. She takes some powder, she steps inside the fireplace, she tosses down the powder and says, Gregorovich shop. And the flames swallow her once more. What do you do?
Take this one. I take the powder, I go inside the flame, and I yell, Gregorovich shop!
A whoosh of fire when you're gone. You are licked by the green flames. It doesn't burn, it just tickles a little.
Where does it tickle?
In the butt.
You
So,
bombardier.
when you
That's where we're from.
when you stumble out of the fireplace, you find yourself in a long, dimly lit, vast chamber, adorned with ornate wood carved and floral motifs. The walls are lined with ceramic plates, each holding a painting of a wizard that shifts and moves and mutters to one another. At the far end of the shop stands a tall, lanky man with long hair, a thick mustache, and a formidable beard. He is absent-mindedly flicking the dust in the counter, in the corner. Sorry, not the counter. He sees you. He startles. Dzień dobry, jestem zamknięci.
Ich liebe dich, Gregorovich.
Wrong country or wrong language.
My mother told me to act imposing.
Your mother is there with you, and she covers your mouth and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. We don't speak the language.
Caperon.
Good evening. I wasn't expecting visitors so late at night." He looks between you and your mom.
That's my
How may I help you?
I want a what? I want a wand.
A wand. Oh, very well. Money is money. Come in. He extends a palace hand and says, I'm Mikiev Grigorovich. And who are you?
I am Alexandru Codrean.
And you need wand.
Yes.
You go to school? Where?
I want to go to Hogwarts. I want to meet Phileas Flitwick. My inspiration.
Well, not everyone can get into Durmstrang. You know, Durmstrang is better than Hogwarts.
I spit on your opinion.
You disrespect me in my shop? You want wand, boy, or not?
I want one. You give me one. I give money.
Then you show me respect in my shop. Not spitting, clean it up. If you don't know magics by hand.
I spit on hand.
Okay. Let's be quick about this. He rubs his sleeves and he grabs your face. He starts pulling your lips,
Too light.
inspecting your teeth and gums. A bit too harsh because you kind of insulted him. Meanwhile, a measuring tape whizzes behind you, taking measurements of your height, of your joints, of your arms, of your length, and who knows what. And then he leans back and just squints at you and says, "Tell me the first thing that pops into your mind."
Ugly.
Ugly.
Yes.
I know what you need. He disappears. He goes into the back office. For a moment later, he returns with 2 wand boxes. He holds them up. Left or right?
It's quality, yes?
Who teach you how to bargain like this? It's not very intimidating. Left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay, so now let's sort out the rolls. Roll me what's left. A D8.
The D6, did he roll the D6?
Yes, he rolled.
5. 1.
1 plus 7, 8. A D4.
But I have a small one.
The
3. Okay, and 1 D10.
4.
Grigorovich nods, placing a wand in your hand. The moment your finger closes around the wood, you get this tingling sensation, like a rush up your arm for a few fleeting seconds, your senses sharpen, and the magic around you is humming. The very air of the shop seems to buzz with energy, and every hair on your body stands on end.
Hornbeam, good for those with pure passion and vision. Neasel whiskers, very good observation. Solid, 8 inches and 3/4. A little short, but size doesn't matter.
It's about how you use it.
That will be 10 galleons. Thank you, good night.
Lumos!
Roll for Lumos.
What do I roll?
You take a D20, roll it, and add your charms. If you have any.
There's a 4!
So it doesn't work.
Barda, you muggle!
Muggle!
You have 0 charm points, no? So you don't have access to Lumos then. So nothing. So 10 gold.
Mom?
Your mom pays, obviously. And he goes like, please exit through the door. You cannot use the flu powder no more. We are closed. Well, while you look startled like that, I'm gonna send you on WhatsApp the wand characteristics, and you're gonna read them out loud and mark down everything you need to, like the effects and whatnot.
After I will read. So, my wood is made of hornbeam, which means that it selects those with a single pure passion or vision, highly personalized, and difficult for others to use. It means that now I have +2. I should have been adding a +2. I can add +2 either to charm, transfiguration, or dark enchantment, brewing, herbology, ritual handling, or navigation. I'm gonna put them in charm because I want to cast Lumos before everybody can. And it will work for nobody else except the initial owner. So if you steal my wand, you don't.
I steal your wallet.
Nice.
I steal your kidney.
I steal your car.
My core
That's
is
awful.
a nasal whiskers, which gives me +2 to observation. So now I have 3 observation. I'm so observant. And I have advantage on observation checks related to detecting hidden objects or creatures. So if you hide your insecurities for me, I can see them. So that's nice.
I'm so intimidated.
It is small, but it is strong.
It's not that small.
That is fine.
Like mother house. Like mother country.
So he just looks at this one. Like,
Please get out.
yes, my mother already left. I'm like, oh yeah.
As you step into the night, the chill air nips at your skin. The sky is super dark and the streets nearly empty. Your mother huffs in frustration. What are we supposed to do now? See, we're late because of your booba. We haven't even finished the shopping list. She pulls out your crumpled parchment and scans the remaining items on the list.
What
Her eyes land on something. What?
That's the invitation I got from Hogwarts.
Yes, you got it like two.
Why did you crumble it like that?
You crumpled it.
I crumpled it when I was frustrated.
Don't worry, look, I can smooth it. She does a spell and smooths it
Oh,
over.
you have to teach me that spell.
Yeah, of course. What? But you tell me this? What in Merlin's name is this? And she points at a title. Voyagers with Vampire by Gilderoy Lockhart. Who is Gilderoy and why do you need 7 books by him? And can you find this only in Diagonally?
Those who know, those who don't. I don't know.
Oh shit.
You don't know?
Lumos.
Roll me for Lumos.
Harry Potter. What?
Shut up!
I figured shit out.
We are fucked. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jesus!
Don't
that's 7.
play smart. 7. 7 plus 2, you have 2, no? Or you added them?
No, it's 5 plus 2. Do
Okay, then no.
I have advantage?
No.
Show me the letter.
In another space entirely. Gigi. You are at home. Fresh from your last shopping trip. Your arms aching from carrying all those bags filled with school supplies. But tomorrow, Gigi, is the first day of autumn, meaning it's the first day of school, the first day of Hogwarts, but you don't feel quite ready yet. As you step into the room, the familiar space meets you, though welcome may not be the proper word for it. It's large, cold, and somewhat neglected, with high ceilings and stone walls. Feels more like a fortress rather than a bedroom. The furniture is expensive, obviously, but most of it is heirloom passed down through generations. A 4-poster bed with deep green silver curtains, and beside it an antique wooden library with books on pure blood, history, and magical creatures. The window seat overlooks the dragon reservation. And by the bed you have this small side table with a messy pile of half-written letters, all addressed to your mother, but none of them have ever been sent. Underneath it, it's a hidden stash of chocolate cauldron cakes. But now it's time to leave it all behind, Gigi. What does Gigi look like?
So, Gigi is a short, fair-skinned girl of 11 years old, with disheveled hair that's a bit wavy and mismatched clips for her ponytails. Obviously, they are expensive, but still mismatched. Wavy blonde hair, bright blue eyes, very intense, and she sort of curves her rosy lips in curiosity. She's dressed in standard pure-blood young wizard robes, now the color of navy blue, and she puts her hood up, and you can see it's expensive fabric because the wool of the fabric starts shimmering with like this translucent quality of it, and she sort of stuffs her bulging pocket and starts putting it aside like it's something very round in it, and she's trying like to protect it, and she goes very fast towards the window that looks over the reservation.
Okay. You look for something in particular?
I peek my blue eyes and I say, "How are you doing?" Towards nothing. I'm expecting to see dragons, but nothing's there.
Yeah, they're kind of on lunch break now. What is Gigi passionate about? Meaning, where is the skill where you mark down her pre-academic skill points?
So Gigi likes running through the reservation that is in basically her backyard. She likes running through there. She likes hiding. She likes spotting dragons, even though she's not allowed. She likes bringing all sorts of creatures at home, like Peanut.
Who's Peanut?
Peanut is she goes towards a cage. That it's fairly interesting in design because it's less of a cage and more like an open space. Inside there's this like very young owl. Who is a bit balding on the top of the head, and she takes it and she said, "How are you doing, Peanut? And have we learned to fly yet?" And she does like the flappy wings movement. "I'm gonna train you very well. You're gonna bring me so much nice letters. You're gonna see." And she sort of gives it a boop so it flies a little bit. That's
see.
Peanut.
Oh my god, I have no dice. Who can lend me a dice?
Another one.
We got it.
You saw it here first.
Let's see if she stumbles or not. Oh, actually, she flies 1 inch and then she falls back on her tail.
I'm a very good trainer. I knew it. High five, Peanut. I tried to boop it. She
So you put it where?
What?
The skill point.
I put it in agility.
Okay, mark it down. It's nearly autumn, and autumn was always a very big significance to you because it was autumn when you first discovered your magic, when it first awakened. Gigi, how did it happen? How old were you And where were you?
I was in the forest alone, and it happened quite a while ago. I was 6, and I was obviously doing what I'm not supposed to do, talking dragons. And I was talking, and one very protective Irish, common Welsh green dragon, who was also a mother, whose eggs have just hatched. And it was rather aggressive towards Gronia. That's her full name. And she started running, and obviously she wasn't that fast. She almost got caught in between the dragon's jaws, but she was in the tree.
Okay. Roll me 3d20s and add them up to determine how strong is actually your magical
Gonna
core.
be so strong.
100.
I can feel it. Oh shit. 18 plus 7 plus 11, 36.
Okay, mark it down.
Hey, we have the same number.
Yeah.
One more than Paul. Bombardia.
Bombarda!
You want me at a 46.
You mudblood.
So,
Bite me.
Rook said, I don't have that high of a score, 46.
I cast fuck you.
I guess I put money in.
silence, kids. You sit, Gigi, on the floor in front of your truck, a rich dark mahogany case. Edge line with brass details. On the cover, there are 2 dragons calling one another. You're aware that everything you pack will be carried to the place where your life will change forever. What do you pack first?
First, I pull down my robe.
One thing.
Yeah, the one thing.
Okay.
I pull down my rope, I fold it, and I sort of put my rope around the bulging round pocket I have, sort of protecting something circular, and put it on in the interior of the trunk.
Okay, you put the mysterious object wrapped with around your robe.
And I can also do it in person.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
And of course, you need to pack your wand.
I'll also pack my wand.
But your wand must be placed in your carry-on bag, not your
I
truck.
wonder what
Yes.
Karla has in her bag.
It can be anything.
Okay,
It
like,
can be anything.
it looks so squarish.
It's like the moment when Harry Potter got the broom. What was it? So, can be anything. So I also gonna pack my wand, my heirloom.
You're not heirloom. Now you have to roll. 2d20s.
2d20s. For the wood. 3 and an 8. It's an 11.
An 11. Okay. Okay. Okay, 11. And a d4, please. What is
4.
it? Oh crap. It's a 4 again. Unique core. Now roll me a d6 for your unique core.
Is that bad?
It's
That
bad
power
for me.
pod? It's cocked.
It's bad for me.
3.
Why was mine bad?
3. 3. A 1d10.
I could have got all the bad cards.
Mm.
I didn't.
Oh.
This is oil.
1.
1. 1d8
1 again.
plus 7. It's an 8. And a
many
d4,
ones?
please.
1.
And 4.
Oh. Oh, 4.
And
That's
is
a
your
0.
one small as well?
Shh. No meta.
What? I'm just.
So,
I told them.
Gigi, you just returned from the North America, where you spend the better part of the summer there traveling with your dad. Him still being torn between choices. Should he send you far away to Ilvermorny, or was Hogwarts the right path for you? The plan had changed a dozen times. First you were to be homeschooled, then Hogwarts, then Ilvermorny, then back to Hogwarts, and of course,
I really wanted to be homeschooled, so
it mattered to your father.
He weighed very option carefully. But in the end, how did you convince him that Hogwarts was the right path for you?
I didn't. Like, I really wanted to stay at home and be homeschooled. Like, the plan was, like, my mum was, like, my grandmom was, like, everybody was. And then, honestly, when I had to choose between Avermory and Hogwarts, at least I said I can come faster from Hogwarts, at least in the holidays, to see the dragons.
Okay. So, picture this. A week back, you were passing with your father through wizarding marketplaces in Pennsylvania, United States, when you stopped outside of a shop, a tether shop that bore the name carved in a wood sign, Shikoba Wolfie, a renowned American wand maker famous for her Thunderbird core wands. At first, it was just a curious visit, a glance, a looky-loo. But in the moment you stepped in through the door, you noticed something strange. Everyone in the shop seemed to react with your presence, humming at the edges of your magic. All of them were Thunderbird feather core, of course. Powerful, volcanic, unique, just like you. It was the perfect match. So, you bought one. And now, as you carefully place it inside your truck, you inspect the craftsmanship.
Oh my god, it's floating in your hand.
Wow!
Oh my
Well, she had it for some time now. It's
Lumos.
it's a cherry
I tried to
wood one.
smell it.
Aren't you curious what it is?
Yeah, that's why I tried to smell it.
It's a cherry wood wand.
A cherry what?
A cherry wood wand with a Thunderbird tail feather core. Unyielding. 8 inches long. The smallest wand everyone has ever seen. But what did it matter? It was yours and it was perfect the way it was.
I mean, what else?
You
can say?
remember Shikoba telling you, Cherry possesses a strange and lethal power, best suited for those with exceptional self-control and strength of mind. Her gaze lingered for a moment in your eyes, trying to see if you truly understood what she meant.
I didn't have a clue, but I nodded.
Either way, I'm gonna send you on WhatsApp the thingies and the wand effects so you can read them out loud for everyone to find out and for you to mark down their effects.
So, my wood is cherry. That means I possess this lethal power that best suits the ones with exceptional self-control. And mechanic-wise, it translates that I have lower saving checks for curses. Any dark or unforgivable spells by one. And it grants me a +1 when I brought +1 to will when I first receive it. Then the core, the Thunderbird tail feather, it grants me a +1 to transfiguration. And this is super cool because every roll that I will make with advantage for physical checks.
Wow.
Yay!
So, with your wand safely stored in the travel bag, what else do you pack for your journey at Hogwarts? Do you have like a favorite book, a favorite heirloom? And speaking of packing, does your house elf help?
Moar. Moar is sort of old and a bit deaf. So I keep yelling, please, like really, really, please give me that very nice cushion that I like and the jammies. And he said, what? The jam? Gotta bring jam.
I'm gonna roleplay the elf.
Okay.
Jam.
What? The jam? I don't have jams. I have only strawberries and honey. Should I have jams?
I'm saying jammies, like pajamas.
I don't know what kind of fruit is pistache, but I will search on the library.
Pajama. B. Start spelling.
I
Pajamas.
don't know how to read.
My God.
I just go frustrated and get the pajamas by myself. You're a very terrible, terrible
As
household.
he sees what you want, he gets them, he straightens them with his magics, he folds them and puts it neatly in your truck.
I hate it.
What else?
I hate that it's neat. Can I ruffle it a little bit?
You think that what I did is great? Not? Thank you, master.
I want to cramp it a little bit and the folded pajamas.
He wheezes like he's having a heart attack.
Can you bring me my books? Books.
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 What books?
Everyone that I did was on the list,
Okay,
and I got with owl shopping.
Okay, bring the books.
he goes, brings the books. Do you want any other books beside the ones that are
Oh
required?
yes, everything that I have from my personal research. Like I have a lot of.
What do you have?
I have like a notebook that it's entitled Gronya's Studies of Complex Dragonry, and inside there are obviously scribblings of a 10-year-old with things pointing at this is the side wing with the front wing and made up with dragon parts. And notes on how she's training Peanut to fly, and the story of how she found out Peanut. And then obviously Fantastic Beasts, the second edition one that contains more details from Newt's Commander, and some other pieces of information about generally beasts and dragons.
Okay, so you can mark down the man who loved dragons too much.
Foreshadowing.
Dragon species of Great Britain and Ireland. And the compendium of common magical creatures.
Common.
I will paste them on your WhatsApp so that will be go faster.
Peasants.
Are you a pure blood?
The air at the King's Cross station is blending with the murmur of travelers with the crisp autumn breeze that slips through the station doors.
And
And Marcus, your Hogwarts tickets, it's clutched tightly in your hand. You stand beside a trolley stacked with your truck and your things and possessions and your pet probably. What did you get?
A lynx.
Oh.
What's
What's the term in English? It's not-
No, it's a lynx.
It's a that's like wow.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But it's like a normal lynx or it's like merged with something.
He's merged with something. Because he's magical.
Is it like a wampus cat or something?
Yes. And his name is Felix.
Felix.
Because he brings luck.
Oh, so much luck. Oh my god, so much luck.
And as we see him, as we see Marcus, we see that his gaze is a bit distant, and
Of course,
he must have cried recently.
of course. And your father, Algernon Duskbane, stands very close to you, all dressed in black. You match his attire, you're also dressed in black. You're both enveloped in green. And for a brief second, he wraps his arm gently around you and squeezes, and you notice something. On his hand, you see this faint shadow of a ring. The imprint of something that was there for 15 years. You don't need to ask, you know already. It's been buried with your mother.
But Dad, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you. Because you'll be... You're more sad than me. And your mom... way before me. Can I please stay with you?
You have to go, Marcus.
I don't want to. I'm only thinking of Mom. I mean, I didn't tell her how much I love her.
He wipes away a tear and he says, let's just do this, Marcus. It will benefit you.
Okay.
Ahead of you stands the sign Platform 9 that looms with the Platform 10 next to it. You're early. In front of you, a small group lingers. A boy, just a little older than you, dressed in Hufflepuff robes, and an old lady. Your father says, please, go ahead. We can wait. The woman turns to him and smiles gently. Thank you. Come along, Edward. And she firmly pushes the little boy and urges him forward, guiding his trolley towards the seemingly solid barrier between Platform 9 and 10. You expect him to crash, but at the last moment, poof, he vanishes, slipping effortlessly through the barrier. The wall remains unchanged, as if he was never there. And now it's your turn. What do you do?
Could I, because he's crying, his eyes are watery, could I roll for it? To see if I go right in between the... Is dexterity or...
There's no dexterity.
No dexterity,
You have
agility, sorry.
agility, strength, and endurance. I would say you're trying to try not to cry as much, or what's the...
I'm trying to go straight in between.
Okay, agility.
But, yeah. So it's a 0, by the way.
It's a-
What's this? What's this?
What's this?
Oh, it's
What's
a 6.
this? It's a 6. It's okay, you pass. But your trolley was shaking a lot, and your father was kind of nervous, to be honest.
Just my bumped leg.
Suddenly, the bustling sound of the King's Cross vanishes, replaced with the coughing of steam. Before you stands the Hogwarts Express, its brilliant red engine gleaming. The air is thick and filled with excitement. Young witches and wizards hoisting their trucks up their train. Ahead of you, the boy in Hufflepuff robes still lingers. His eyes curious, but yet not unkind. He goes to you and says, "Why do you look so sad?"
My mom just died.
"Oh, it's alright. Both of my parents died.
Oh no.
But everything will be okay." And he says this with the casual certainty of someone who has already learned how to live with the loss. The train whistles a blow in the distance. Woo woo!
Oh, can you help me?
Okay, and he helps you. He pushes your trolley as you're limping with the cane. Your father is beside you.
No, I will rush.
I'm going to, put you up the train. Stop being silly.
I will hug him.
We can hug some more after. It's
Take care of yourself.
You too, Marcus. You too.
I will write to Davy.
Oh, I will write you so many letters. Your classmates will find it embarrassing.
And in I go. But I still look at him. Like, bye.
Bye, Marcus.
He's gonna die.
A witch next to you does a swish of a wand. Whoosh. The shrill whistle of Hogwarts Express whoop whoop pierces the air, echoing from platform 9 3/4. A sudden jolt through the train lurches you forward, sending you off balance. Rux, or better say Penny. Roll me a strength check to see if you fall or not on your face.
And it's a 9.
It's a 9. You stumble a bit, but don't fall. And as the train picks up speed, you glance out the window, carrying one last glimpse of your parents waving from the platform. Bye! And the governess. Bye! You hear.
I can't believe they actually were here for this.
You put your hand in the back pocket, and from there you pull out your wand. And now let's see what kind of wand you pull out. Roll me 2d20.
Magic.
Oh, you're the last one who doesn't have a wand.
Yeah. Saving the best for last.
I should do.
Add them up for the wood.
So for the wood. Sorry, something got in my eye, probably left study.
So many.
It's 11 plus 9, well, that's a 20.
20. That would be Hawthorne. A 1d4 for your core, because it rhymes, haha.
Okay, it's a 2.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
It's a
2
doctor.
is dragon heartstring.
Dragon.
Heartstring. I will send you.
Okay.
No. 1d8 for the length.
Because I have these prepared.
Have a short one.
Shush.
I'm gonna minus 2.
Okay, it's a 3.
3 plus 7, that's a 10.
Inches.
Actually, the smallest one that could probably be rolled was rolled already by Karla. So that's the bottom limit. So 10. And roll me another d4. Silence, kids. Rux is having her time to shine. So
Silencio.
It's a spell.
1d4 for...
It's a 3.
That's 3/4. Okay, now a d10. That's a 10-sided die for flexibility.
This is really standards. D10. Okay, it's 7.
So your wand is Hawthorne, dragon heartstring, supple. 10 inches and 3/4.
Ooh, second.
A fancy handle as well.
God,
Because you come from a fancy family.
Yes, and it's green too. Oh,
So green matches your whole attire and vibe. And of course I will send you on WhatsApp the wand effects, and you have to mark them down and read them out loud. Okay. Rux.
Yes.
I forgot. Did I forgot to drop... No, I put all of your portraits, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So
Silence!
20 was Hawthorne, so it's complex and contradictory, suited for both healing magic and curses. Ooh. Best for those in turmoil or with a conflicted nature. I wonder what that is. Completed about. Effects. Okay. Lower saving checks for curses. Any dark unforgivable standard. Okay. And healing spells by 1. Okay, well, that's a good one. Grants +1 wickedness when first received.
So a wickedness of 10.
Hey, 11.
Ooh.
Okay, so with core, I have Dragon Heartstring. Produces powerful and flamboyant magic. Yeah. Learns quickly and bonds strongly with its current owner. Prone to accidents and can be turned to the dark arts more easily. Oh no!
Now I realized.
Oh my god! So gain +1 to dark charms, 1 to wickedness, and +1 to intimidate. Wait, I get it right. So wickedness. Oh, I really have 2 wickedness. Oh my god.
Look, it's turning bad, you guys.
Oh my god.
It's a story that never was. Did you
The lesson that
and +1 to intimidation. Oh,
she steals the lesson.
Oh my god.
when rolling a natural one, oh my god, here it comes. On a dice for any wand-related checks, roll a d6 to determine the accident. 1 backfires, the spell causes harm to the caster or allies. Oh my god. 2 1 overheats, the wand becomes temporarily unusable until the next encounter. Okay. Spell misfires. Okay. Eat slugs. Yes. The spell targets an unintended location or person, or 1 malfunction, so it requires repair. Unintended effect for 5. The spell produces an unexpected magical effect, and 6 wild surge. The spell amplifies uncontrollably. Oh my god. This is going to be fun.
Welcome to my world.
Well, each side has one apparently, so. Okay, yay.
Wand in your hand, you're turning away and starts pushing your truck up the narrow corridor of the train, trying to find an empty compartment. Now, be so kind to roll me a d6 to figure out what kind of luck you have.
I'm having a sneeze up my nose and it's not coming up.
Maybe you need a sneasel.
Nice need a sneeze. It's a 3.
It's a 3.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
1, 2, 3. Everything is cramped, but you finally spot one compartment nearly empty. Inside sits just one person.
A girl, blonde, idly staring out the window. The compartment itself carries the faint smell of sweet and polished wood. They have deep red cushions, slightly worn, and are arranged in 2 rows facing each other. The blondie turns her head from the window to you. What do you do?
Hi. Everywhere else is full, so I'm gonna sit here, if that's okay with you. I mean, it's not your train, so.
Am I the blondie?
Yeah, Gigi, what do you respond?
Gigi.
Can you say? Sorry, can you say that again?
We're going to see what you respond after a short break. If you liked us so far, please consider tossing a galleon to our Patreon to show our support. Link in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It means the world to us. And see you after this short break.
In a world where stories are spells, and every tale holds great power,
Hidden power.
we need strength to cast them. But the magic does not come free. It must be given life. Soria Sevura. Hey you. Yeah, you. I sense great power within you. Would you like to be my patron? On Patreon, you know, a warlock is not a warlock without a patron. On Patreon. And when you become our patron, you don't just support the magic here at Dicesylvania. You also join in and gather power beyond mortal imagination, unlocking a thank you that echoes through realms. Or maybe you want the power to shape the fate of Dicesylvania through great influence and deciding polls. The ability to create new characters, monsters, or new realms that shape our story. The power to join exclusive adventures once a moon, guided by our dungeon masters in the Dicesylvania Tavern. And the might to bring your own world to life with our humble hands. And don't worry, gaming creators and brave brands, we conjure custom tales to carry your vision as well into our realm. Now do it now, help a warlock have a patron, help us on Patreon. Now, pledge your magical energies and support the magic here at Dicesylvania. Come on man, just do it.
Hi there, and we're back. We're in the Hogwarts Express in one of the compartments with the red cushions arranged in 2 front seats facing each other. And there's Penny Travers, and apparently there's Gigi that was saying something to her.
So Gigi was looking idle down the window, thinking deep thoughts, and she turns her wavy, mismatched ponytail head towards Penny, gazes at her with her big blue eyes, and says, "Sorry, come again. I wasn't paying attention."
From where?
No, from the moment when you came out the door and asked, I think you asked me something.
No, I didn't ask. I said everywhere else was full, and I'm gonna sit here. If that's okay with you, but you don't own the train, so it doesn't really matter.
You just asked. It's very confusing. You asked me something.
You don't have to do anything. Just you can keep staring out the window if you like. I love the clouds today. They look really pretty.
Yeah, they're very nice. I think I spotted a dragon.
Where? Like a real dragon or like a cloud dragon?
No, a real dragon.
A real dragon?
What's a cloud dragon?
I mean, a dragon shaped like a cloud. It's in its name. Do you not stare at the clouds that long?
Yeah, but
to find shapes? Or you just specifically look for dragons?
Clouds have shapes?
If you have imagination.
I don't think they really have shapes. They have the white color and they're fluffy, I think.
Yeah, but like, they have different outlines. It's not like, I don't know, we used to draw them as children, just one circular fluffy shape.
When I was a child, definitely I drew them. Very different shapes.
Oh, it's okay if you're not artistically inclined.
Hi, let's start over. I'm Gronia Yaxley.
Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, I'm Gigi. I know it's very hard to
Gigi,
pronounce.
that's really nice. No, I can probably give it a go, but like I don't think it's worth the hassle.
It's a very standard Irish name. Also, my mom has one, and the spelling it's very, very difficult. I learned to spell it, I think.
That's amazing. Yeah, my name is Penelope or Penny, because it's cute and short. Classic. Travers.
I think I know of the Travers.
Yeah, most likely.
Roll me both magical knowledge.
What's magical knowledge? Oh.
I have
0.
Well, I have 0, obviously.
7.
8.
Both of you, with that rolls, you are not quite sure, but you think they're in the sacred 28 or something like that. That's the 28 families that are pure blood in Great Britain.
Maybe. I think your name sounds familiar too. Probably met at a gathering or something. I don't know. Those things were so boring, like always.
It's a book.
It's
It's also a book.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was about to ask you if your family, one of your family members are playing in a Quidditch team. Probably the Bodmers United or the. I think Trevor sounds very familiar, but I don't know from where. Or maybe
Would I be interested in that?
the Transylvanians. Or no, it's not from Transylvania.
No, I don't think we have anything to do
Oh,
with
you had
It's
Harpies?
Transylvania.
It's a Quidditch team. I don't really know, but they're in the Quidditch of centuries. I read it.
Okay, we
It's
have a
nice book,
Quidditch
right?
fan. Fantastic.
You're not a Quidditch fan.
Yes, I'm okay with it. I've never been inclined to airborne activities, actually. I prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
You don't own a broom.
I think first years aren't even supposed to own a broom.
You can't bring one, but you can fly at home, I think.
Yeah, I gave it a try. I left flying to the owls.
Would you like a cauldron cake?
Yeah, sure. My mother isn't around, so I guess. Do you want to split it?
You're not allowed to eat cauldron cakes.
The sugar intake that I get is pretty strict. But Pierre is the greatest chef, to be honest, and I know he likes me because he bakes me all sorts of sweets and doesn't tell mother, which is great.
She breaks the cauldron in two, gives you a bit. Gets a bit muddy because the chocolate melts a little bit.
Okay.
Starts eating it, muddy her face.
Oh, this is.
What's up here?
Do you need a napkin? I think you have something.
Is this here?
No.
Get it?
Yeah, I think you did.
What's a Pierre?
Pierre, it's not an.
It's like a fruit.
No,
It's a fancy fruit?
It's a chef. And he is very talented.
It's like a house elf.
No, he's human. We don't have house elves. We don't believe in that, and we do not exploit house elves. We choose people that actually choose to work in certain domains.
Right, slaves chat. Do you know that house elves also choose to work for us?
Oh, do they? Is that what they told you?
I mean, when it hears my voice and we're able to communicate, sure.
Okay. Sounds like a special one.
So do you know which house you're gonna be in?
I don't know, to be honest, because I feel like I have a bit of everything, and I don't want to go judging by my family's history. I'm not gonna say it, because I don't want to jinx it. But what do you think? Where are you gonna get in?
Honestly, I really don't care, but my father made it very strict that I must be in Slytherin.
Must be.
It's a must.
Why?
Or I will disappoint him even further.
Even further. Okay, so what did you do to disappoint your father? We can exchange traumas. Hey.
Nothing. I'm a very nice child. Takes another cauldron cake.
And energetic, I take it.
Do you want to see my owl? Oh, so much chocolate here. Do you want this bit?
No, thank you. I think I've had enough sugar for one day or a week.
Eats it slowly and a bit ashamed.
No, I'm not judging outwards.
So, after some time, you hear a firm knock at the door.
Who knocks?
Hi.
You open the door?
Are we supposed? I'm not gonna get up. I mean, enter.
Gigi is halfway up and said, "Should I also not wait?"
I mean, they have hands, right?
But it's rude.
For what?
But it's rude.
This is a train compartment. It's not a house.
Gigi does this thing like she half opens it and half says, "Enter."
Whoever was there is gone now.
Right
In front of you.
See, it's
Do you
probably was
peek?
before.
And,
Yes.
you peek through the
I think they
hallway?
laughed because we were rude.
Well, you see,
Nonsense.
in the next compartment, in front of the next compartment, is an old lady, gentle, asking, "From the trolley, there is three boy heads
Cerberus.
pop their heads up and say, yes, I would like a pumpkin pasty and one licorice wand and blah, 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 blah."
Do you want anything from the trolley?
What do they have? I don't know. Can we see a menu?
Do you have a menu?
So she's
Yes.
standing in front of
Can
I see the
the
menu,
adjacent compartment. She talks with the boys.
I am aware she's not hearing me. I'm doing it more of a complimentary thing.
Okay.
For my new friend's sake. Do
Okay.
you have a
Oh, it's so
menu?
nice to clean up with friends.
So she goes like, yeah, and that will be 2 sickles and plus another additional 5. It will bring you up to. Yeah, and give me Betty Bots every flavor of beans. And they're doing transactions between sweets and sickles.
I put my hand in my pockets. Do I have money?
Of course, you have money.
How much?
Both of your parents wouldn't dare to send you here without money.
Okay.
So, let me think. How much? So, both of you roll me 2d20s to figure out how many
no.
sickles did your parents give you.
Just sickles or the amount of...
Enough to kill a village.
My parents don't own sickles.
Oh,
They are
okay.
not pleb.
20.
Because they obviously wanted for you to have change for this.
17 plus 9.
So you have
that's a
1
26.
galleon and 9 sickles, and you?
29.
28,
28, sorry.
20.
28.
28, that would be 1 galleon and 11 sickles.
Did you say 9 sickles or 5 sickles? 1 galleon and...
How much did you roll, right? How much did you write?
1 galleon and...
No, but how much did you roll?
Oh, it's 26.
9 sickles.
9 sickles. Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense because she has a 28. Okay.
1 galleon, it's 17 sickles.
I have more money than you.
Now bring out the D4 for the galleons.
Oh shit.
Galleons?
3.
You have 3 galleons plus what did you roll in
I have
sickles?
2.
You have,
No, my parents are already full.
the roll must really
My parents lied to me. I'm not wealthy.
This is just what I have in my pocket. The rest are in my trunk.
Of course. Like basically
Gringotts.
In the Gringotts, yes.
basically you have like a one's worth between you two. A bit more, so it's a lot of money.
I turn, I squint my eyes and I say with boldness, "I'm sorry they do not have a menu. The witch told me herself."
Okay, did you take a look at what she had?
A very rich assortment of
Oh.
sweets.
Please, I'm feeling salty.
I bet you do.
Oh, was that backlash? Oh my god. I might like you, actually.
Oh, you actually like it?
Well, I do enjoy a challenge, since back home I'm talking to, my governess and my owl. Oh, and my pet Jerry. Oh, I wonder what he's doing.
You like pets? What's
do.
Jerry like? Is he like a rat?
The witch is moving further. Anything from the trolley, dear?
Do you have something?
Not to you, like
Not-
one
way
compartment further.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, never
she's
mind. Yeah,
moving.
I'm just gonna let her go. No, he's not a rat. He's a badger.
You see 3 boys peeking in your compartment.
Um,
Also, first years, like black robes.
I think we
Yeah.
should go and make friends.
do we have to?
I mean,
They leave. You hear a thud. How the door closes.
for a second, I see my life going with this one friend Penny, who's actually mean and enjoying it, and then I run to the corridor.
You run. Roll
Yes.
me agility. Let's see if you actually.
Hey, I have a point in agility, and I roll every physical check with advantage.
Physically fit.
Physically fit. So it's a 15.
15. Yeah, you run. The door is still closed.
I knock.
You hear a. Someone opens it. It's a first year with black robes, well groomed, neatly dressed, dark curly hair, wearing spectacles. Yes.
Have you seen a toad? A boy named.
Yeah, we have 3 toads.
Is it a chocolate toad?
No, it's a real toad.
Mine ran away, and I really want to eat it. I'm obviously. Hi,
Roll me a bluff.
I'm.
If you pass
Mhm.
10, including 10, they believe you. If not,
Oh shit! It's a 2.
You're all so bad.
It's
Yeah.
a twin.
listen, this is an only boys' club, so piss off, won't you? And he closed the door.
But do you play Quidditch? As they close the door. in
You
front.
hear, yeah, Anthony, was something about a girl who wanted to play Quidditch and looking for her.
What's the name? He said.
Anthony.
Anthony.
He goes
I
in the black.
pop my head up. Did it work out?
The trolley witch is not here. I'm moving a bit further and going after the trolley witch. And now I feel bad for lying, so I'm gonna go and buy a chocolate frog.
Are you trying to make friends with the trolley witch?
Yes, dear, you want something?
2 chocolate frogs and something salty if you have it.
I don't have something salty, usually from Honeydukes, but I have this sandwich from home. Yonder is pastrami.
Oh.
Yes!
Yes, of course, yeah.
2
Sounds
sickles for it.
Sure. And I give her 2 sickles. And
And no complaints, it has pickles, okay?
and 2.
There will be 2 sickles each chocolate frog, so 4 sickles in total.
With the sandwich, wouldn't that be 6?
1 sickle each chocolate frog. 2 plus 2, 4.
I pay.
It's manga knowledge. She doesn't have that.
I pay.
Did you go to school?
Calculation.
I was homeschooled. Very.
It shows.
mean look.
She leaves, and as she leaves, you hear, "Oh, these children are so unpolite. Enter like I'm a servant. I'll shoot them." You hear muffled sounds.
Lord Voldemort.
More.
I take the chocolate frog and the sandwich. I'm very unsure. I wasn't allowed to hang out with kids, but I think as I go inside my compartment, thinking how much I wish I could play with other kids and not just with animals, because it's sort of in my head I thought that kids are better than adults, but they suck, and I go inside thinking about it. I say, I bought you something salty. It's a sandwich.
Oh, this is so mundane and motherly. But it does smell. Are you alright though? You seem distraught.
I need a moment. Can I leave my chocolate frogs and I'm going to the bathroom?
Vomiting.
Let's see if you meet something up the bathroom.
The bathroom is occupied.
The bathroom is occupied.
Oh my god.
I sit next to the bathroom pretending that I need to go and start crying in my handkerchief.
After some time, a young boy, also first year, bookish, thoughtful, wearing glasses, dark hair. He looks curious. Oh, are you okay? Were you crying?
I'm not. I'm fine actually.
Here's a handkerchief.
Thank you. I'm Gigi. What's your name?
I'm Terry Booth.
Nice to meet you, Terry.
Gigi, and what?
Gigi.
Do you have a last name or something?
Gigi asked me.
Oh, one of those.
No, I'm really not. I promise.
Okay, you can return the handkerchief after the sorting.
Thank you.
Hope everything works out for you. And he leaves. He goes into the compartment that you previously went with the boys club.
Oh shit. I hate it so much.
Welcome
I-
to school.
It's a meme.
I keep the handkerchief. I fold it so I don't I don't dirty it. I put it in my clean and empty pocket, and I go back to Penny.
Here, I saved you half a sandwich.
Was it because it was bad or because
No,
it
it's
was-
actually quite tasty. And you seemed like you needed it. And also you went through all the effort to actually go get me something.
Thank you. That's very nice. I think.
How much do I owe you?
I'm great.
I don't owe anybody anything. So,
I think a brave action and then departure and then asking for a sandwich that wasn't on the menu because they don't have menu.
I think you're confusing me, but I haven't interacted with many people. Are all people like you?
People like you?
Probably not. I'm the only one like me.
God, I hope so.
Outside, the skies darkens. The last golden rays melt into midnight blues. The train windows rattle softly as it speeds through the countryside. The landscape shifting from mist-covered hills to dense forests, and suddenly the castle comes into view. You see the boys in the corridor pressing their cheeks against the glass in awe. Look at that! It's marvelous! I can't believe it! I've seen pictures, but it's so much more flabbergasting in real life. I know they're so smart. There's people with glasses and brown hair. They look quite cute. As the train begins to slow, excitement bubbles in the air, the realization that this is it. But with a sudden lurch, the train halts. Gigi, your truck topples forward. Both of you, roll me agility check.
Oh no.
Fucking shit.
Fucking shit.
Physical activity. Thanks for my wand. My wand comes in handy.
It's a 12.
It's a 12.
2 11s, 12 as well.
It's narrowly missing everyone, but it hits the floor with a thud. Bang. Lucky. But now it's time. Welcome to Hogwarts.
Was it?
Yeah.
But as you step out of the Hogwarts Express at the Hogsmeade station, Andrew,
Hello.
it's you.
It's me.
There's this giant
And you.
Andrew, there's a giant tall man with black beetle eyes. He's huge. He has a large beard and a huge mane of hair. And he calls out, first years, over here.
Help me.
Andrew, What do you do?
I head towards the. Andrew is, before hearing the voice piercing his attention, he would just look at this simple, yet for him, quite beautiful wagon as he gets lost in it and looks at it.
Some other kids push you towards this man. You're
Alright,
being carried away.
he's going towards that direction, just looking at everything, noting it down.
He leads all of you, and even sometimes goes in your back and nudging you gently towards a narrow path surrounded by dark trees as night begins to fall. The path opens to the edge of the great black lake, where small boats are waiting. This man yells, "No more than 4 to a boat!" What do you do, Andrew?
I look around and I look at the people that are around me. Say, "Ioi, vai, ce bătaie de cap."
Bătaie de joc.
And I glance at 2 girls. I see that.
They go in the boat before you.
I follow suit after them.
Okay, you enter in this empty boat. And you step into this small one.
And the rock beneath it gently rocks. The water. Oh, fuck. The water beneath it gently rocks.
And as you sit there, 3 other first years, 2 girls and 1 boy, climb in beside you, their faces dimly lit. And the boat glides forward, carrying by unseen magic. The surface of the black lake is smooth as glass. Surrounded by dozens of other boats, you drift through the cold night air as it nips at your skin. In the distance, the silhouette of the castle is rising. There's an awkward silence, Andrew, as you stare at your palm, or what's that?
I'm staring at my book.
At your book. And then maybe one girl sits there cross-armed and saying like, "Well, this is awkward, someone should say something."
Why?
Something.
What do you do?
What do I do? Having a conversation with you.
No, I'm asking you as the DM.
What I am doing right now, he is reading some notes that he wrote about dragons, and as he went through the forest, he started to think about the beautiful rhythmic heartbeat of a dragon, and he was trying to make a little humming song about it.
So you don't respond to this girl. Okay.
Yes.
There's a blonde girl also there. And she stares at the water for a moment. And then she says, "Do you think this lake has plimpies? My father said they like to nibble on people's toes." And there's this other boy grinning and with a camera in his hand. "Do you mind if I take a picture? This is our first Hogwarts adventure. Oh wait, do cameras even work at this castle?"
Colin, man. I don't care.
He snaps a picture of you.
I think there's a spell for that.
Can you?
I'm gonna try and cast Reparo.
You don't know how to
I don't
cast
think
spell.
you can do that.
Why? Because I have 1 level.
You're 11.
Wait, let me check. If you
Oculus repair.
Stop stroking.
My mother wants to stop stroking my.
tell them about your mother.
My mother school.
What's the name? The Pennsylvania School of Magic.
Transylvania School of Magic. My mother is a teacher there. One of the high teachers in that school. She has the charm department under her belt, and that is why I have this much knowledge about
Actually, you can
spells.
cast it. You can
Cast
cast
into
it.
the
Cast
fire.
it. Cast it fast.
Wrong franchise.
Looks at it and with a swish of a wrist says Reparo.
And now, roll me 1d
20 to see if you can mend it.
Both close up.
What did you do?
Oh no, bombada!
Okay, Seamus.
This is the only spell this one can cast. Ooh, that's a 20, dirty
The
20.
20.
Oh my god.
As if you made this spell. You saw your mother repairing everything around your house because, let's be honest, you and your dad, you're kind of, messy boys.
Yes, we are.
And you've done this spell like you've done it 1,000 times, and this boy is like, oh, jaw drops. Oh my god, you're a real wizard. Teach me, it's brilliant. It's so excited.
I mean, if we get into the same house, yes.
Okay.
Please don't push me.
You're just gonna sit there. Okay. The other girl looks bored and huffs.
Not me, but
Do you lack attention?
yes.
Yes. I'm bored. And the boy goes, by the way, I'm Colin. Colin Creevy, first year mugger born. Can you believe this? Magic is real was also.
Okay, you can let go.
He's quite sweaty.
You can call me Andrew.
Andrew.
Yes. What is your biggest dream?
I think my biggest dream is just to be able to contain it all. The magics! Can you imagine? Oh my god. I'm living my biggest dream.
One of my biggest dreams.
Well, it's nice of you to ask what's our names too. It's this girl flicking his hair.
What did you say?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, but pretty please. So curious.
No.
No?
No.
What's your name?
You asked the other one or the one
Oh,
that's...
the girl.
I'm Ginny Weasley, yeah. Like one of those Weasleys. Now you can stop looking at me like that.
What is one of those whiskies? Do you have...
Oh, I don't know.
reputation?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
reputation.
We are the coolest. We're famous.
My mother always said that you are cool if you show that you are cool and better than the rest. I trust you. We just met.
I trust you too.
If not,
She holds.
До свидания.
Okay. You are bilingual, I see. In the back, the other blonde girl with dirty hair says, I'm Luna Lovegood. I know that nobody asks, but most people don't.
Pleasure to meet you.
And you are?
Andrew.
It's like we're friends. The boat drifts silently forward, and the castle is growing larger with every moment. You are almost there. The boats pass through a curtain of ivy, leading you to a small underground harbor beneath the castle. You disembark onto a rocky ground where this big man that everyone seemed to call Hagrid helps you climb out.
Come on, laddie.
And then he goes and knocks at this high wooden door. And now there was another sound, the sound of a wand whooshing. Whoosh. The sound of magic rushing and Penny. You step through this grand wooden door of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry into the entrance hall. A stern-looking professor with her spectacles firmly perched up her nose stands before you. Her gaze is sharp, yet not unkind, her lips pursed. She surveys you all before speaking with her authoritative voice. Welcome to Hogwarts. I'm Professor McGonagall. Before you take your seat in the Great Hall, you will each be sorted into one of these 4 houses. There's Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Your house will be like your family during your time here. You will earn points for good behavior and lose them if you break rules. And at the end of the year, the house with the most points will win the house cup. Around you, Penny, other first years exchange nervous glances. Some whisper decidedly while others look like super terrified. Professor McGonagall gives you a small before she leads you to another door, a side door, chamber smaller, the waiting room. This room is dimly lit with ancient stone walls. The only sound comes from the muffled chatter and laughter spilling beyond the doors from the great hall. Some students whisper furiously about this sorting, each rumor growing more ridiculous than the other. You have to wrestle a troll! No, it's a test. You have to prove you can cast spells.
What if they decide you don't belong anywhere?
Before you can hear another theory, a chubby, transparent figure drifts to the stone wall. Who is this jovial ghost dressed in monk robes that hovers before you, Penny, his white face beaming? New students about to be sorted, I suppose. Hope to see you all in Hufflepuff, my old house, you know, he adds cheerfully, and he floats near you, Penny, and he looks at you, full of warmth. And you, dear child, nervous or excited?
I'm definitely excited. Why do you speak like that?
What do you mean?
Never mind. My mother told me not to be impolite.
So
You're being a little bit unpolite. He's a ghost.
Is this your friend? Are you worried or excited?
I'm deeply worried. I really
kind
wanted
of
to stay
sad.
home.
Yeah. He's a bit
Don't
sad.
need to worry, child. The sorting hat sees what's in here and what's in here.
Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't. Don't be foolish. But I have a good feeling about you, too.
Oh,
Perhaps
thank
you join me both in the Hufflepuff. We have the best feast, of course. Oh, and he taps his belly.
I do not doubt that.
And some other students start whispering again, and the chamber then swings open. Professor McGonagall stands in the doorway, her expression expectant. It's time! As you step to the towering entrance into the Great Hall, the sight is breathtaking. The ceiling above is the perfect reflection of the night sky, dotted with gleaming stars. Hundreds of floating candles hover above the long tables. In front of the hall, atop a stool, sits there a patched hat. Professor McGonagall raises her wand, and with a small, precise move, she casts a spell. Whoosh! Andrew. You're itchy?
What?
Are you itchy?
Yes.
Yeah. You stand in this great hall, the ceiling reflecting the night sky. The air buzzes with anticipation as the older students look at you and all the other first years with interest. The sorting hat rests atop a wooden stool when suddenly it stirs to life, a rip near its brim widening as it breaks into song. Upon your head, just place me here. I see your mind, so have no fear. Gryffindor's for bold and brave, who stands their ground and dare the grave. Hufflepuff is just and true, loyal hearts will welcome you. Ravenclaw with wit so keen, find their strengths where minds have been. And Slytherin, bold, sharp, and wise, find patterns seen by other eyes. So try me on, you'll know, I'll know what's best. So I'll sort you well, you'll find success!
Yeah.
Professor McGonagall steps forward, holding a long parchment scroll. Avery Harper, an anxious-looking brown-haired boy, hesitantly steps forward. He climbs on the stool, and before the sorting hat even touches his tiny little head, it bellows, Slytherin! The Slytherin table erupts into applauses, welcoming the newest housemate. Andrew, Next to you, this eager boy clutching the camera you just met. It's very excited, trying to snap a picture of the sorting hat before McGonagall calls out the next name, and then he goes,
They're going alphabetically. Oh my gosh, I'm with C. My last name starts with a C. I must be next.
What do you do, Andrew? Do you realize also your name starts with a C?
Yeah, my family name is.
Yeah, your last name.
Andrew looks very curiously, and he continues to hum the song that the sorting hat did, while looking at the ceiling and thinking, what kind of spell is it? How can it be bamfoozled? What would happen if you would? A lot of these thoughts just...
McGonagall's voice rings into the hall. Codrano Alexandru! All eyes are suddenly on you. What do you do?
Quadranix?
Codranu. Codranu Alexandru.
He puts his fixes his stature and goes very courageously towards the hat, looking at the teacher, bowing his head.
McGonagall gently places the sorting hat onto your head.
Oh!
Covering your
Eyes.
part of the face.
The lips.
Why are you so stylish?
Why am I?
And at once,
I'm making
a
a new
voice. What did you want to say? Sorry.
I'm making a new house station. Go.
So at once, a voice echoes inside your head. Difficult. Very difficult. Diplomatic, I see a charmine. A gift for observation. Indeed, you're a smart one, but such traits may be suited for many houses. But where to put you? Roll me a d4, please.
D4.
D4. That's a 4-sided die. It looks like a tiny pyramid.
Oh, yes.
That's it. 3.
The hat pauses for a moment and then says loudly, Better be Ravenclaw! The Ravenclaw table burst into cheers. Woo! Their blue and silver banners shimmering in the candlelight. Now that you've been sorted, where would you like to put your house skill points? You have 3 skill points to spend associated with your house. You may allocate all 3 points to the same skill if desired. Choose from charms, magical knowledge, muggle knowledge, navigation, observation, or transfiguration.
Observation or
Transfiguration.
so I'll go for magical knowledge. I think I'll put 1 point in magical knowledge and then 2 in charms.
Okay. Mark them down. As you step from the stool and make your way to your house, a few older students rise and greet you. 3 boys introduce themselves. One is neatly dressed with curly black hair and spectacles. Welcome to Ravenclaw. You'll do well in here. I'm Anthony Goldstein, and these are Michael Corner and Terry Boot.
Oh, Terry Boot.
Ravenclaw will suit you. As you settle in, Professor McGonagall continues calling names. Colin Creevy, the excited boy that was next to you moments ago just jumps and dashes forward. The hat barely sits on top of his head and bellows, Gryffindor!
Of course.
He waves excitedly at you. And then dashes over to the Gryffindor table. Professor McGonagall makes a flick of the wand and then whoosh fills the hall. This hush falls over the room as Professor Flitwick in his high squeaky voice calls the name Markus.
Must be Markus.
Markus, what did you do? What do you want to do?
I will move towards the
Chair. I have to climb to ascend some stairs, right? Okay.
It's flat, no stairs.
Then you will hear the cane.
Oh, thank you. And I will just stay there. Oh shit.
Phileas Flitwick places this
attacked with magics because he doesn't reach you.
I know. Although I'm small.
Yeah.
He's smallest.
Roll me a d4, and if you roll a 3, you must re-roll.
3?
You roll a 3?
Yes.
Re-roll it, please.
Whoa!
Slytherin! Bellows the hat. The Slytherin table erupts into applause. Where would you like to place your 3 house skill points? And you can choose from bluff, brewing, dark charms, intimidation, observation, or wickedness.
Wait, brewing, dark charms.
Intimidation, wickedness, and observation.
Okay,
I will send them on WhatsApp.
so observation. Okay. Dark charms.
Okay.
Okay. And bluff.
Okay. As you sit down at the Slytherin table, Professor McGonagall calls for silence. And the entire hall obeys at once. With the flick of a wand, whoosh! The room settles. Traverse Penelope. What do you do?
I just flick my hair for a bit and just confidently walk forward.
She places this dirty patched hat atop your head.
Not my style, but cool.
Please roll me a d4. And if it's a 3 or a 4, you have to re-roll it.
Oh my god, it's a 2!
It's a 2. You put on the sorting hat and it sits there for a few moments.
Uh-oh. That's not good, right? I mean, I know I'm fabulous, but...
Bless
Bless
You
you.
have a gentle.
Bless you.
I do? I do
You
like
name
animals.
clouds and
Yeah.
believe that thunders is just the sky feelings way too big for it to hold in. Better be Hufflepuff. You see the fat friar. Yeah, I knew it.
Where is Beams?
Penny, welcomes and cheerful and friendly ones are made at the Hufflepuff table. Where would you like to place your 3 house skill points? And you can choose between diplomacy, endurance, herbalism, muggle knowledge, strength, or will. I will forward it on WhatsApp. What's up?
Okay. Do I have to say them out loud?
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
for the people at home to know. What kind of
Okay,
characters are you guys building?
You know what? I am going to... where are you? Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna put one in diplomacy just to counter my wickedness. You know. This is a tough one. I'm gonna put one in will because I feel like
Okay.
I need strength to go forward. I
Yeah.
think the last one. You know what? Endurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Endurance.
Yes.
And then
So excited.
McGonagall purses her lips. Yoxligronia, the last name of the list. What do you do?
First, for a second, I didn't notice they call my name because I'm not familiar with people calling me Gronia.
It's just you there. Everyone else was sorted.
This is the only reason why I responded. Sorry. And I climb onto the chair. I sit. I take off my cloak. I put this on my head, or McGonagall puts it. It's covering my face, and I'm thinking, oh, what a horrible school.
The hat barely touches your head and it bellows, Gryffindor!
But I had to be Slytherin. What are you doing to me?
Gryffindor! I want to go back to the headmaster's office.
I want to sleep.
I'm tired.
You just heard some glass breaking.
Oh no.
Is that a tear?
As the sorting concludes, you realize that you and Penny have been placed in different houses. Gigi, you pass and you catch Penny's
Thank
eye.
murder.
This is the moment when your paths diverge, at least for now.
I'm sorry if you disappointed your father.
Oh shit!
Any comeback?
And this is the second that
I was genuinely sorry because she
this is
told
the
me.
second that Gigi decides no longer to obey by the rules and play nice. So she for the first time in her life, shows someone the middle finger.
Because stealing the
Mr. McGonagall, that was uncalled for.
10 points from Gryffindor. Already.
Thank you!
Meanwhile, Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah,
a million points for Gryffindor.
But then Dumbledore comes in and says, "Oh, actually,
Dumbledore is there and very confused.
you will see. What the fuck?"
We're gonna lose
Eh.
this.
It's not that
Hard.
It was only not
So the last name is called your name, Gigi Yaxley, and the
Gronia.
sorting Gronia, Gigi, is taken away. The hearth spreads through the great hall, all eyes turning towards the high table, where the staff is seated. At the very center of it stands Professor Dumbledore, the headmister, his eyes twinkling, kindly sweeping across the room, smiling warmly to all. And then he raised to his feet, no, I'm not gonna do it, and says, "Welcome." His voice calm and soothing. "Welcome to a new year at Hogwarts. Before we begin our banquet, I'd like to say a few words. And here they are. Nitwit, Bulba, Oddment, Twink." He pauses for a moment, beaming at your puzzled expressions. "Thank you." And then he claps his hand loudly, and in an instant the platters of food materialize. On the table before you, there's roasted chicken, there's buttered veggies, there's mashed potatoes, salads, fresh baked bread, thick gravy, and goblets full of pumpkin juice. Laughter and chatter burst to life as students begin to dig in. Describe me, each and every one of you, what are you eating?
Okay. Penny will very gently carve out a slice of chicken breast, and will take a scoop of mashed potatoes, and yes, a side of veggies, because she had a pretty healthy meal and lifestyle at home, and she's used to just eating properly.
And for pudding, when the puddings appear,
When the puddings
that's a common word for desserts.
she will have some fruit parfait.
Okay. Very healthy choices.
Thank you.
10 points to have. I'm joking.
For eating well.
Karla, you looks upset. What does Gigi eat?
Gigi takes a raw steak as raw as possible, starts cutting it, and the knife slips a little bit and she grazes the table. Then she feels bad for a second, but then takes the knife and writes back this school.
My God.
And then
Roll me. What the fuck should you roll me? To see if you're.
If you bring peeps.
I'm looking into the other
Check your.
children's faces.
Oh my God.
So, roll me intimidation. Just to see if you're intimidating.
The table is
It's a one.
The table is a mimic.
It's a 1. So, people see just this small little girl. Roll me agility to see if you did this quickly enough so someone doesn't spot you and
It's a
gives
physical
you.
check. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have now 2 in agility, so it's an 11.
11. Nobody spotted you. No more points retracted from
Of course.
Gryffindor.
Of course.
So you eat that, yeah. Fuck this too. Okay. Andrew.
I will look for the borscht. Is there something?
Weirdly, right in front of you, there's your favorite food. There's borscht and there's potato stew with peas in it.
He just looks at it and says, "This must be magic." Starts observing the food, takes notes, trying to see traces of magic.
Roll me magical knowledge to figure out if the soup is actually magical.
Also, I
That's a
put
7.
my points because you did ask. 1 in agility and 2 in creature handling.
Okay.
7.
7.
And
You figure out that the borscht so good as always has something magic in it.
And?
Just investigate that.
And
also Penny has to put her point.
I already put my
Okay, so it's just me.
Thank you.
And he just gets caught in eating that and the bread, which is very tasty. And he's like looking around.
there's also garlic bread.
There's garlic bread.
But you remember your friend Marta, was it? Marcella. Would Marcella allow you to eat that?
Marcella's not here.
Exact. Fuck Marcella.
I agree.
We are all villains.
What would you have for pudding?
What type of puddings are there?
Where there's chocolate pudding,
Mhm.
tiramisu,
Mhm.
a cheesecake adorned with fresh berries.
Mm.
There's cauldron cakes. There is chocolate cake. And there's this chocolate mousse ganache with creme brulee on top. And a parfait with fruits because
Of course.
why not?
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Do you have those in Transylvania?
Cheaper versions.
Okay.
They didn't have
It's
papanache.
tirami
so-
up. Tiramisus. Okay. And Marcus, what would you eat?
He doesn't really feel like eating. He'll take a very small spoon of mashed potatoes and one tiny piece of a sausage, and he'll just play with it. Don't do anything, please. No.
It's an 11-year-old kid.
And
Let
he'll
him play
eat
with it.
slowly,
you
and
have to
he'll
point
listen
at me,
to
like?
the other children around him, whatever they talk about.
Everyone is being oddly nice but very confident. This is their vibe.
But
That's fine.
does anyone strike me as bad?
Well, are you looking in particular for the first years or the older?
Just I look around everyone at the table. Is there anyone that strikes me like
a bad Slytherin?
not necessarily bad, but
No.
okay.
He's not here.
I'm
What-
joking. You have to roll me for that.
Oh
really.
shit. Observation.
Are you searching for the
Well,
one who
depends. What kind of cues are you looking for? Do you try to sense this magically
No,
or
no,
through like visible?
through jokes. or
Okay,
things like that.
observation then. It's a straight observation.
Oh, natural 19 plus a 120. 20.
Well, there's a few chatter about money, about whose father is more influential, on whose mother is more rich or attractive, or who got divorced, and there's a lot of bad mouthing, and you hear them all. And there's a bit of bad blood between them, and some people hate one another and other from different houses. And you sense a lot of bad blood from the last Quidditch World Cup.
Okay.
There's a lot of chatter about that too.
Do I know anything about it? Because
No,
okay.
you don't follow Quidditch. Do you follow Quidditch?
No. I'm just asking like if my father
Well, you
ever
can-
spoke about it.
You can roll. What would be the equivalent of knowing sports?
Would it be magic knowledge?
Roll
'Cause
me.
it's
Right, yeah.
Roll me. Oh, everything sporty is okay. Fine. Roll me magic knowledge,
because I mean it's magical.
but with
sport.
disadvantage. That means you roll 2 dice and you
And take
pick
the
the lower number. 2 sided.
It's a 4.
A 4.
So, no.
So no.
Okay.
You know that Quidditch is played on brooms, and that Great Britain didn't make it this year, and they lost in the first quarter.
But that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna slowly eat and listen.
And what would you have for pudding?
I wouldn't have anything for dessert
Okay.
because I'm not feeling hungry.
And after some time, the last crumbs vanish from your plates. And now that the sorting is complete, we will end it here, guys. Because you guys have to change in your Hogwarts robes, and we don't have them now, and we need to prepare for things ahead. And that was all for today, folks. We hope that you enjoyed the first chapter of Hogwarts, of our Hogwarts campaign called The Lesson That Never Was, and the Hocus Pocus system.
And we can't wait to see what our young students will do next. If you love what we're doing, please consider tossing a galleon to our Patreon to show your support. If you must know, this show is our little magical child made with love and creativity and more sleepless nights than we care to admit. Every bit of support helps us keep the magic alive, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It would mean the world to us. And as we always say, good day,
Good
night,
And don't let the vampires hide! So difficult, very difficult.
Until next time, stay magical.
Subscribe.